Have you ever wondered how one city-state grew to become a vast empire, encompassing much of the known world? It's a tale of ambition, warfare, and resilience, one that starts in the humble city of Rome in 753 BC. At that time, Rome was just another city-state on the Italian peninsula. It was founded, according to legend, by Romulus and Remus, twin brothers raised by a she-wolf. From these mythic beginnings, the city grew, its influence spreading like ripples on a pond. The early years of Rome were marked by a monarchy. 7 kings ruled Rome, one after the other, but the last king, Tarquinius Superbus, was a tyrant. His oppressive rule led to a revolt in 509 BC, and the monarchic system was overthrown. In its place, the Roman Republic was born. It was a system of government where power was shared among elected officials, a novel concept in a world accustomed to the rule of kings. The Republic was a time of expansion. Rome's legions marched across the Italian peninsula, bringing city after city under its control. But it was the Punic Wars with Carthage, a powerful city-state in North Africa, that truly put Rome on the map. These wars, fought over a period of more than 100 years, were brutal and costly. Yet Rome emerged victorious, its power unchallenged in the Mediterranean. From the ashes of Carthage, Rome rose, its influence unchecked. It conquered Greece, the cradle of Western civilization, and Egypt, the land of the pharaohs. By the 1st century BC, the Republic was a dominant Mediterranean power. Its legions stood unchallenged, its influence felt from the sandy deserts of Africa to the misty forests of Gaul. And so, from a humble city-state, the Roman Republic emerged as a dominant Mediterranean power by the 1st century BC. But how did this republic transform into an empire that would stand for centuries? Well, it all started with turmoil. The late Republic was a chaotic period marked by political instability and a series of civil wars that tore at the fabric of Roman society. The traditional political structures of the Republic were straining under the weight of Rome's expansive territories and the rising power of ambitious generals. It was a time ripe for change, and change came in the form of a man named Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar, a military genius and a brilliant politician, rose to prominence amidst this chaos. He was known for his victories in Gaul, his crossing of the Rubicon, and his eventual appointment as dictator in perpetuity. But Caesar's rule was short-lived. His assassination on the Ides of March marked the end of the Roman Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire. Following Caesar's demise, his adopted son, Octavian, later known as Augustus, emerged as the first emperor of Rome. He ushered in a period of peace and prosperity known as the Pax Romana, or Roman peace. His reign marked a significant shift in Rome's governance, setting the stage for the empire's golden age. Augustus was simply the first in a line of notable emperors who would take the reins of the Roman Empire. One such figure was Trajan, an emperor renowned for his military conquests. Under Trajan's rule, the empire expanded to its greatest territorial extent, encompassing regions from Britain in the west to Mesopotamia in the east. But it wasn't just about territorial conquest. The Roman Empire was a beacon of cultural, technological, and architectural advancements. The emperors invested heavily in public works, erecting iconic structures like the Colosseum and the Pantheon, which still stand today as testaments to Rome's grandeur. At its peak, the Roman Empire was an unparalleled powerhouse. Its influence felt across 3 continents. It was a testament to humanity's ability to create, to conquer, and to rule. But as with all things, even great empires must face their decline. How then did such a mighty empire crumble into oblivion? It's a question that has perplexed historians for centuries. The truth is, the fall of the Roman Empire wasn't a singular event, but a long, drawn-out process. The empire, once a formidable force, began to grapple with numerous challenges. Economic troubles were among the first cracks in the facade. An over-reliance on slave labor stunted technological advancement, while political corruption led to inefficient governance. Rampant inflation, exacerbated by a series of poor harvests, led to widespread poverty and discontent among the populace. Meanwhile, the military, once the pride of Rome, was in a state of decay. The once disciplined legions were now filled with foreign mercenaries who had little loyalty to the empire. This left the empire vulnerable, and it didn't take long for outside forces to take advantage. Invasions by barbarian tribes, particularly the Visigoths and the Ostrogoths, wreaked havoc on the empire's borders. Rome, unable to mount an effective defense, could only watch as these tribes gradually chipped away at their territory. As the situation worsened, the empire was split in two. The Eastern Roman Empire, with its capital at Constantinople, managed to survive as it was wealthier and less accessible to the barbarian invaders. The Western Roman Empire, however, wasn't so lucky. In 476 AD, the last Roman emperor of the West, Romulus Augustulus, was overthrown by the Germanic king Odoacer. This event is widely regarded as the end of the Western Roman Empire, a colossal entity that had dominated the Mediterranean for centuries. But as we know, endings are often just new beginnings. The fall of the Western Roman Empire paved the way for the Middle Ages, a time of significant change and transformation in Europe. Despite its fall, the Roman Empire left an indelible mark on history, shaping the world as we know it. Its influence is seen in everything from our legal systems to our architectural styles. The empire may have fallen, but its legacy is immortal. But what remains of this once colossal empire? The echo of Rome reverberates through the ages, leaving indelible imprints on our modern world. Roman law, the cornerstone of Western jurisprudence, is still evident in legal systems globally. It's the bedrock of civil law and has influenced international law. The Latin language, the tongue of the Romans, gave birth to the Romance languages and loaned countless words to the English language. Roman architecture, with its grandeur and ingenuity, continues to inspire modern design and engineering. The culture, from their literature to their philosophy, has shaped Western thought and societal norms. And let's not forget the Byzantine Empire, the continuation of the Eastern Roman Empire. It preserved and developed Roman law, culture, and religion, further extending the reach of Roman influence. The Roman Empire may have fallen, but its legacy continues to echo throughout the annals of history. As we delve into our past, we see the enduring threads of Rome woven into the fabric of our present.